We begin with breaking news right now. A SWAT standoff is underway in Imperial Beach.
Several apartments in the area have been evacuated. The situation began around 8 this morning in the 1300 block of Holly Avenue in Imperial Beach. That's where we find News 8's Angelique Lizardi. Angelique, what can you tell us?
Well, right now I want to give you a live look coming from Chopper 8 on what this situation looks like from up in the air. It is a very active scene right now, but when it comes to us down here on the ground, we are here on Holly Avenue in this Imperial Beach apartment where you can see here right behind me we have plenty of deputies who are still out here in this SWAT situation. They've been out here for several hours. The suspect is still inside this apartment, but I want to make very clear right now that initial reports from deputies and witnesses are saying that this suspect is not armed. Again, he is inside an apartment on the 1300 block of Holly Avenue. Residents in that area have been evacuated from this apartment complex, of course, for their safety, and tell News 8 that they are very shaken up.
They fired a couple more pepper balls, and then all of a sudden it was just a shot. You couldn't tell if it came from inside or outside, and that's when all the police officers just backed off and then told all of us to get back in the house.
Now, earlier reports from officials say the San Diego sheriffs were responding to a domestic call early in the morning at another residence. Now, the man who was inside that residence somehow managed to assault a deputy, so they asked for backup from the San Diego Police Department substation, which is just right down the street. The suspect was able to get away, though, and he managed to make his way to that 1300 block area of that apartment complex. He continued to threaten police at the time. He threatened to even shoot a canine and also started throwing items right out of the window. Now, we were able to speak with that resident of that apartment who tells News 8 that the subject was not armed at the time, but forced him right into his way into that apartment.
I gave him water. I waited for him to calm down. About a half hour later, two sheriffs. I saw him through the window. I opened the door, told him he was unarmed, told him he's in the bedroom, and that's when I had to leave.
So again, we are live here on Holly Avenue in Imperial Beach where this SWAT situation continues. We do have the San Diego Sheriff's Department out here as well as the San Diego Police Department here for extra backup. Again, this is a very active scene, so for those of you who live in this area, you might want to just stay inside your homes. But again, we want to just confirm for you, though, that that suspect at this time has been reported to be unarmed, but he still is inside that apartment complex, continuing to threaten police and the SWAT team who is out there. So again, this is a very dangerous situation. Now, earlier we were even speaking to that suspect's family. A lot of them have come to the scene. They were talking to us, telling us that they are hoping and crossing their fingers that this is going to end peacefully. So they are just hoping for the best like everyone else is. So make sure to stay with us here on News 8 for this developing story. As soon as we get more info in, we will share that with you. We'll send it back to you in the studio.